What up, though? Your boy Meech, aka the Siage Saint. Hope everyone's doing well. Time for another fragrance video and time for another edition of Gimme Five, where I talk about 5 fragrances in 5 minutes or less. And with today being March 1st, at the time of this recording, we're going to take a look back to the month of February and talk about the top 5 fragrances that I wore in the month of February. So without further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at the number 5 spot from the House of Paris Corner, we have Oud Satin. This fragrance is a part of their Ministry of Oud line, and it is an interpretation of Oud Satin Mood by MFK. So this is going to be a rose oud vanilla fragrance. You get a sweet, powdery rose in this fragrance. This fragrance is extremely powdery. I describe it as kind of being kind of smelling like the most luxurious baby powder you've ever smelled. So this is definitely one that if you're not a fan of powdery, this might not be for you, but this is a very nice fragrance. I would definitely say it's unisex. Men and women can rock this as they do with Oud Satin Mood, and this is no different. Evenings out, date nights, it has kind of this elegance and class to it. I wore it for an evening out in the month of February, and it definitely did the trick, served its purpose. Good longevity, Oud Satin by Paris Corner. Now coming in at the number 4 spot, an absolute banger. I was late to the party on this fragrance, but I'm glad I made it to the party. From the house of Al Haramain, we have Amber Oud Aqua Dubai. And this fragrance is a clone of a very high-end designer. Use your imagination, ladies and gentlemen. But this fragrance is fresh, it's clean, it's citric. It has this airiness to it. And this fragrance, as it gets to the dry down, becomes extremely soapy. This is a very versatile scent that I think you can wear every day, but definitely would shine bright to me, or brightest to me, in the spring and the summer. This is going to be an absolute banger for the warm weather months. Huge compliment getter, long lasting fragrance, 8+ hours. Definitely enjoyed wearing this in February. Amber Oud Aqua Dubai by Al Haramain. All right, coming in at the number 3 spot, maybe my new favorite gourmand fragrance in my collection, and I'm not the biggest gourmand guy in the world. From the house of Nazar Fragrances, we have Black Leopard, and this is an outstanding fragrance. Nazar Fragrance is a Black-owned fragrance house, and I was featuring several Black-owned fragrance houses throughout the month of February, with it being Black History Month. But Black Leopard might be my favorite. So you get this kind of fougere style of feel at the top. There's black pepper in here that you really pick up at the top, and as this dries down, it kind of becomes this sweet, creamy, vanillic fragrance. There are a ton of notes in this fragrance, but it smells fantastic. Not a strong projector, more of a discoverable type of scent, but it lasts a long time and it smells very, very good. Great blend of that fougere style with a gourmand fragrance. Again, this is Black Leopard by Nazar Fragrances. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a fragrance. I was waiting for this, or waiting to get this fragrance for a good deal. Pulled the trigger on it a couple of months ago, and I really, really like this from the house of Paco Rabanne. This is Invictus Parfum. Now, this fragrance came out last year. It doesn't get a ton of love in FragCom. I see a few content creators talking about it, but this is really good. It's citric, it's a bit woody, it's a bit earthy, it's kind of herbaceous, and it also has a soapy cleanliness to it. There's a black soap note in the fragrance that kind of lends to that. This is definitely a versatile fragrance you can wear every day, last about 6 to 7 hours. I really like the way this smells. Easy grab and go fragrance, Invictus Parfum by Paco Rabanne. And coming in at the number 1 spot, the best fragrance that I wore in the month of February from the house of Versace, we have Hawas Ice. And I was late to the party on this one as well, but I really like this fragrance. I have 3 Hawas fragrances, the original, Fire, and Ice. Ice is definitely my favorite. It's fresh, it's citric, and like the other fragrances in this line, longevity is straight up beast mode. Another easy grab and go. Probably shines brightest in the warm weather months, but you can definitely wear this all year round. Longevity on this is incredible, man, and it smells so good. Big time compliment getter, a little bit of that bubblegum sweetness to tie it into the original, but I think it's a bit fresher and brighter than the original Hawas, and for that reason, it's my favorite, Hawas Ice by Versace. Well, there you have it, guys, the top 5 fragrances I wore in February. It's your boy Meech, aka the Siage Saint. Until next time, take care. Peace.